The 5-year anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming up in late October, which will be the 26th of October this year. Hard to believe it's been almost 5 years since Red Dead Redemption 2 officially came out, and now there is news circling about a possible leaked next-gen, current-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2, hopefully for PS5, Xbox Series, if it ever comes out. I know other creators are covering this, but this is from Rockstar Intel, linked below in the description section. Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5 shown in leaked Xbox documents. Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series X and S have been included in a major Xbox leak. Fans have been wishing for the existence of a next-gen Red Dead Redemption 2 version, and now we know it was in the works, at least. Well, what happened? Xbox and the FTC were in a court battle over the acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Court documents for the Xbox versus FTC case that should have been sealed were publicly made available this morning. One of the PDFs included various unreleased games Xbox knew were in development and had discussed the likelihood of them coming to the Xbox Game Pass. It seems like Xbox and Microsoft are trying to put almost any game they can get on the Game Pass these days. One of the games listed is Red Dead Redemption 2. While Red Dead Redemption 2 has made its way on Xbox Game Pass before, this would be a new version. The document states Take-Two Red Dead Redemption 2 for next-gen 9 consoles, which is the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, should have released in Microsoft's second quarter fiscal year 2022. This was a period of October, November, December in 2022. The deal would have been for next-gen Red Dead Redemption 2 release and day-to-date on Xbox Game Pass. Microsoft also noted they would expect Take-Two to ask for around $5 million to $10 million a month to be on Game Pass for approximately 10 million hours of time played in the game. This cost would likely be higher than what was paid for Red Dead Redemption 2 previously, as that was the last-gen version released back in 2018. A wildcard Xbox looked as if it could come to PC as well as the Game Pass. It was doubtful, but could have made use of the account of linking. However, Microsoft listed the chances of the deal happening as very low. So right here in the screenshot, and if you want to check out the full document, it is linked in this article, obviously from Rockstar Intel. Take-Two Red Dead Redemption 2, physical year 23, quarter 2, date and something very low, medium. So there's still a possibility if this information is all the way back from a year ago that the hypothetical next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series could still be happening. It's just very unlikely that we're going to see this on the Game Pass unless Microsoft is willing to pay Take-Two that amount of money per month in order for Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Gen to be available on Game Pass, which would be $5 to $10 million a month. Very low indeed. Once again, Rockstar Intel article linked below in the description section in case you want to read it yourself. So let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2. By the way, 5th year anniversary is coming up, and I intend to stream this game once again for the 5-year anniversary, just like I'm doing with GTA 5 10 years later. I'm going to do the same thing with Red Dead Redemption 2 5 years later around the end of October. So that is my plan as I'm being chased down by Driscoll's scumbags. But anyways, so yeah, a lot of us Red Dead fans would love a next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. Obviously, we'd probably have to shell out some dough for it, just like we did with the PS5 Xbox Series version of GTA 5. But that's to be expected from Rockstar and Take-Two. They're not going to make a free update for all of us that already own Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PS4, Xbox One, which is backwards compatible on the Xbox Series and PS5. They're going to try and milk it for as much as they can if they're in fact still working on a next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. So my theory is that, yes, this pretty much proves that Rockstar either is or was working on a next-gen version of this game, which is still a beautiful game, but there's one issue that a lot of people have with Red Dead Redemption 2, especially on current-gen consoles, the frame rate. This is 30 FPS. And the hope is that the next-gen version would be up to 60 FPS, which would make the game even smoother than it already is. So that's definitely one of the improvements. There's probably a few other game improvements as well that might be included with a next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2. The price tag could be as high as $70. It's also possible it may be lower than $70. It would be nice if those of us that already have Red Dead Redemption 2 at least got some sort of a discount, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. So why hasn't it happened yet? Why haven't we gotten Red Dead Redemption 2 exclusively for PS5, Xbox Series? I think there's several reasons, and once again, it still could be in the works. It may happen. Maybe not this year, maybe not next year, maybe after GTA 6 comes out, but we'll just have to wait and see. Once again, the 5-year anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming at the end of October, so I'm always up for a surprise, Rockstar. But Rockstar isn't really the best of anniversaries. Yeah, they kind of sort of celebrated the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5, but they could have done a bit more when it came to those celebrations of one of their most popular and best-selling games of all time and most milked. So the three reasons why I don't think the Red Dead Redemption 2 is happening right now, the PS5 Xbox Series version, and I hope I'm wrong, is because Rockstar's focusing most of their efforts on GTA 6, because that's the game that's coming out next for Rockstar and Take-Two. That's their big game, and it's almost all hands on deck when it comes to GTA 6. They want to get that game out, hopefully within a year or two. I hope that we finally get an announcement in October as well. That would be amazing. We didn't get one for the 10-year anniversary of GTA 5, but okay. So it's obvious that the majority of Rockstar Games is focused on GTA 6. Now, they must have some of their assets, some of their teams focused on their other property right now, which is Grand Theft Auto Online, because that's still making Rockstar and Take-Two plenty of money. Not as much as it used to, but it's still making them some dough. And they want to continue putting out some content and DLC for GTA Online, at least until GTA 6 and 6 Online officially launch in hopefully a year or two from now. So there's still going to be some focus on Grand Theft Auto Online. And basically the third reason why Rockstar may have decided to delay more focus on Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series is them abandoning Red Dead Online well over a year ago. In other words, to Rockstar and Take-Two, it's not as profitable as Grand Theft Auto Online, and very similar to the milked edition of GTA 5. If you bought GTA 5 for PS5, Xbox Series, you would also get GTA Online. Now, you could buy GTA Online standalone for PS5 and Xbox Series, but with the milked edition, the PS5, Xbox Series version, you get both story mode of GTA 5 as well as GTA Online. And that would be the same thing for Red Dead Redemption 2, most likely for PS5, Xbox Series. There's already a standalone version of Red Dead Online. But the problem is they're not putting forth any effort into Red Dead Online. They're not making new updates. They're not creating new roles or properties. And whatever shark card sells, gold bar sales, okay, same thing, right? Yeah, it's very minimum at best. They no longer do outlaw passes for Red Dead Online, and there's a lot less people playing Red Dead Online than they used to. They still could make money selling Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series, because there's plenty of us that are just happy to go back to Red Dead Redemption 2 with some graphical improvements like 60 FPS. This would be amazing on 60 FPS as opposed to 30 FPS on my PS5, but this is better than nothing as of right now. But they don't have that extra motivation to get people hooked on Red Dead Online, even though Red Dead Online is, an amazing online experience. It's very limited because it only has a certain number of roles, and you end up making so much cash, so much gold, but you're still living in the camp with Crips, and you can only get a certain number of weapons and up to 10 horses in the stables. And once you get everything you want, clothing-wise, weapon-wise, and camp upgrades, and you fill your stable stalls with 10 horses, then that's pretty much it. It's a ceiling. You've already maxed out the roles, and that's about as far as you can go of it. What do you do? Just keep going back into Red Dead Online, doing some PvP in the crappy PvP modes? Do you just continue to do moonshine and trader sales over and over again? I mean, even if you're going in there to hang out with friends, after a while, it does get kind of stale, even after exploring this entire beautiful world of Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, or even going across the map, like I've done a few times, even exploring like unfinished Mexico and low-res Guarma and the snow region above the north of the map, or the areas to the west of New Austin, which is, I guess you could say, Redemption Mountains, according to the map of Red Dead Redemption 1. Even exploring outside the map after a while, that also gets a little boring as well, because you've done it so many times. Well, at least I have. So, yeah, I think those are the three big reasons why we have not gotten a next-gen version of Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series. I think it would be amazing. Unfortunately, I don't think it would be a free upgrade. You know, some studios actually do that. They actually give their loyal fans that have already bought their game on the PS4, Xbox One, a free upgrade for PS5, Xbox Series, since it's already backwards compatible. But I really don't see Rockstar, and especially Take-Two, doing that. There's an opportunity to make some money. Well, Take-Two isn't going to let that go to waste. So yeah, the three reasons, once again, GTA 6, GTA Online, and Red Dead Online being abandoned. And the big reason for that is because Rockstar knows that new people might come into Red Dead Online, but the majority of people that buy Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series are old players that have been playing this game probably for almost 5 years now. And a lot of them have also played Red Dead Online, and the majority of us have already been there, done that, and we have no real interest to go back to Red Dead Online. Plus, they would have to make it to where the PS5, Xbox Series players would be on their own, right? Because there would be this divide, just like there's a divide in GTA Online between last gen and current gens. Like PS4, PS5 players don't play together. Xbox One, Xbox Series players do not play together because of the generational differences between the hardwares. So that's another thing to consider, because there'd be only like a small percentage of Red Dead Online players on PS5, Xbox Series. Maybe at first you would see, a population there because of new version of this game, and they just want to go check out what Red Dead Online looks like in 60 FPS, if they even bother with that. But the big selling point is obviously Red Dead Redemption 2 story mode. That's what most of us want and crave. And I hope that Rockstar and Take-Two will eventually release a updated next-gen version, or current-gen at this case, of Red Dead Redemption 2 for PS5, Xbox Series with 60 FPS and other graphical improvements here and there. At least we can hope that that's what their plan is. As of right now, I have no idea, just like the rest of you, as to whether or not we will be seeing that version of Red Dead Redemption 2 anytime soon, exclusively for PS5, Xbox Series. Maybe it's a surprise, and they'll put it out around the 5-year anniversary of Red Dead Redemption 2. Probably not. Or maybe they'll just wait till sometime after the release of GTA 6 in a year or two from now. Your thoughts, views, and opinions regarding a hypothetical PS5, Xbox Series version of Red Dead Redemption 2. What would you like to see done improvement-wise besides 60 FPS? How much are you willing to pay for it, even if it's just story mode and them doing next to nothing in Red Dead Online except for maybe also 60 FPS improvements? Would you actually pay for that for the PS5, Xbox Series? Or have you already spent your time with Arthur Morgan and the Vanderlyn gang, and you're not really in the mood to go back, even if it is 60 FPS, on the current-gen consoles? As always, welcome below in the comments section.